What's up? This is Lucas Dykes, and I'm going to show you guys how to properly set up your skateboard. First, one of the important things is to have all the right tools. You need a good Phillips screwdriver for the hardware bolts, which are these guys. And then you need a size 14mm wrench for your kingpin axle bolt. And then you need a size 13 for your axle bolt. And if you don't have any of the size or any of the tools, you can just use a monkey wrench and it'll work for all of them, which is what I'm gonna have to do. And then a size 10 for your hardware bolt, not the screw, which is these little guys. Okay, and then you need to make sure you have all of your pieces, obviously your skateboard, and you're supposed to have grip tape, but I'm putting together an already used skateboard, so there's already grip tape on it, but that would go on first. And then you have your, like the base to your truck. There's the truck axles, and that goes together to make like the part your wheels go onto. You need to have your washers, your bushings, you need to have all the right screws. You need to have bearings for your wheels. You need to have 4 bolts and 4 screws for your truck, and there's going to be doubles of all of this because there's 2 trucks on the skateboard. Alright, you may want to start off with putting your entire truck together first before putting it on the board because it may be a little bit easier. So you want to start with your axle and your truck base, and you need to get your bushings and your washers, and you need to put, usually it's determined in the package or it comes already set up with the bushings. You need to put your bottom bushing on the bottom, and then it goes axle, second bushings, and then you put your washer on top of that, just like that, so it's all set up. And then you get your big screw, and it goes right on the axle, and you have to put that screw on there to hold it all together. And once you get the bolt on, you use the size 14mm screw, and you tighten it. It's personal preference on how tight you want it because this bolt determines how loose your trucks are and how much you can turn on your skateboard. But you want to tighten it most of the way, obviously, so the whole thing doesn't fall apart. Once you have your actual truck put together, you should start with the wheels. So you have your wheel, and then there's 2 bearings per wheel, and they go inside of them so your wheels can actually spin. You tighten it all the way, and then you just give it a little bit by going back, just enough so you can hear it wiggle just a little bit, and then you know that they're on there all the way. We're good. Okay, then you get your size 10mm wrench and your Phillips screwdriver, and there should be 4 holes on your skateboard for each bolt. And then you get your 4 screws and you put them all in from the top or the grip tape side. And then you get your truck and you set it on there with the kingpin bolt, both of them on the inside. Then you get your 4 bolts, hardware bolts, and they go on the ends of each screw. And you usually want to have these bolts as tight as you could possibly get them. Okay, once you have the truck on tight and the wheels on and your truck's tightened as much as you want them, you should be good to go. Now let's go use it.